What's going on, everyone? So in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the best Nvidia control panel settings for 2025. And I know we're not quite into 2025 yet, but we're basically there. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. And if you do enjoy it, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe because it helps out a lot. So the first thing that you're going to want to go ahead and do is go ahead and click down here to your search bar and go ahead and search Microsoft Store and go ahead and open Microsoft Store. Now what you're going to want to do is go ahead and make sure that you have something called Nvidia Control Panel right here. Super easy to search up. And what you're going to want to do is make sure you have Nvidia Control Panel installed right here. It should look just like this. Make sure if it says open, you can just go ahead and open it. And yeah, it should have around like 4.3 stars. That's how you know if it's the real one. And also another way to know if it's the real one, it just says Nvidia Corp right here. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and open up Nvidia Control Panel. Now I know you're probably wondering, what do I do to open up Nvidia Control Panel? Well, the first thing that you can go ahead and do is just right click and on your home screen, on your Windows home screen, make sure you're on your Windows home screen and click show more options and come over here to Nvidia Control Panel. Now it should be right here. Now if you can't find it right there, literally just go to your search, click Nvidia or search Nvidia Control Panel and it should just pop up right here. It should look exactly like this. So just go ahead and click open. Now when you first open it, it's going to tell you to like agree to some stuff. Just go ahead and agree to absolutely anything it says. You'll be completely fine. Just go ahead and agree to it. So once you have it open like this, it's not going to look like this at first. Most likely it's going to look like this after you go through that first stage of things that I was talking about. So once you're here, basically all you're going to want to do is go ahead and click use my preference emphasizing. Now this is going to be on quality. And all you're going to want to do is slide it to performance. So it should be over here and make sure this is slid to performance. Now, if you're wondering what this setting does, it basically just lowers the picture quality a little bit, most likely the anti-aliasing. I'm pretty sure the anti-aliasing, that's just a little small rundown on what that does. It's pretty simple. It doesn't really do anything. It just maybe makes it a little more jagged at the edges. But next, what you're going to want to do is go ahead and use the advanced 3D image settings and click take me there. Before you do that, make sure you click apply. Now your screen might freeze a little bit, but do not worry. It's going to be completely fine. And what you're going to want to do is go ahead and copy these exact settings right here that are on my screen. And some of the most like crucial performance ones that I'm going to give you is I have mine on lower settings right now because to be fair, if you have a pretty powerful PC, you don't always need it on maximum performance for everything. But back to what I was saying, basically these settings can use more power and I don't want you to think it's a little bit more power. A lot of the times this will put your PC at a very performance state. So I would recommend not to use these settings always, but it is good for gaming to get the most FPS out of your PC, which is what you're here for. So those are the settings that I'm going to give you. So one of the first things that you're going to want to change is make sure that you have triple buffering. Make sure you have this off right here. Threaded optimization, make sure you have this on. Trilinear optimization, make sure you have this on as well. Texture filtering quality, you can put this to high performance. I'd recommend it on high performance just because you know it's for the best performance. Negative LOD bias, you can put this on allow. Anisotropic sample optimization, put this on. Shader cache size, now shader cache size, this is dependent a lot on the games that you play. Now if you play big games like I'm talking Forza Horizon, Call of Duty, any of those games that have huge shader cache sizes that uses like DX12, I'd recommend literally just maxing this out. Put it on as high as you can because if you have those games installed, probably have over like 2 terabytes of storage. So you can go ahead and just put this on absolutely max. It'll help your FPS as well because it'll have all the shaders cached. But refresh rate, put this on application controlled power management mode. Now you can put this on preferred max performance, but yet again, this will raise your power bill. Okay, I want you to know it will. But if you put it on normal, it'll only boost up a lot whenever it's really needed to. And trust me, you don't really lose a lot of performance at all. Rendering GPU, put this on your GPU, obviously. Low latency mode, put this on ultra, and make sure you just copy all of the rest. And yeah, that's pretty much all you're gonna want to do for manage 3D settings. Make sure you do copy everything. You can just go back and pause the video if you didn't get all of it. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna go to the physics X settings. Now this is the one below manage 3D settings that we were just at. It's literally right here. Make sure you change your physics X. Make sure you put this from your CPU to your GPU. It should already be on your GPU, but if it isn't, make sure it's on your GPU. And then next we're gonna go to change resolution and make sure you're on your display that you would like to change. So for me, it's a LG 240 Hz monitor. and make sure that you're on native resolution. So for me it says 1920 by 1080, but for you it could say 1440p or 4K, but make sure that it's on PC right here, that it says PC under here, and then make sure it's on your native res, so whatever that is for you. And then refresh rate, you're gonna put this on 240 hertz, or obviously whatever refresh rate you're on, 144, 120, or 360, all of that. And then you can use Nvidia color settings, and the best one that I recommend is using 32-bit 8 BPC, because I don't know why 10 BPC doesn't work for me. And then make sure it's on RGB and then full color range, because it just gives you the best colors pretty much. And then what you're gonna want to do, this section right here, now this is for the best possible colors. Now this is a super important for games like Call of Duty, Fortnite. If you play on max settings, those games are super dark and you can't see very well, like at all in those games. This is going to help you within that. So what you're going to want to do is click on your main monitor, right, and go to digital vibrance down here, and you can change this to 75 to 100%, 90, because if you go past that it kind of gets, but the sweet spot is around 70 to 75% is what I would have it at, or because if you go past that it kind of gets too colorful and your eyes will literally hurt after playing for like a couple of hours. So just put it on like around 70 to 75%, or you can go lower, whichever you prefer. Set up G-Sync. Now if you guys get low FPS, I wouldn't recommend, like, you have like a 240 hertz monitor, you can have this on if you have a G-Sync monitor. Now the way you'll know if you have a G-Sync monitor is search up your monitor and it'll say on Amazon G-Sync compatible, and if it doesn't, then it's not. But if you have this, you can enable it and it will help with FPS. It will make screen tear way less noticeable and it will be better, trust. So this is an FPS test on Warzone, and yeah, I wanted to show off that the FPS actually really does improve with this, and be sure to enjoy it, and I'll see y'all later. Peace out.